4, 2390.
We don't typically drive that fast to the call, but, you know, a safe speed, definitely.
Kristen Olbrych is one of the many volunteers for Radford EMS, a club founded in 1988 by students here at Radford.
They went out, they bought a scanner, they listened to it, they responded by foot with like a little simple jump bag. And then it eventually got to like bikes and like an Easy Go or like a little golf cart. And then now we have Rescue 9, which we acquired in 1998. We just have this in case you really just don't know where you are, but every member knows where they are on campus and where they're going. Our directions for some of the off-campus fields that we have in our jurisdiction, 10 codes for Radford City if we are called to a city call on the other side of the city, and 10 codes are just kind of, it's for if people are listening into the radio and there's private information being told, they can't really figure out what we're saying unless they know all the 10 codes. Basically, when we're going on the call, as we're driving to the call, we brief with crew and we say, you know, grab this. Pocket on the side, we've got everything for vitals, Band-Aids. We take BP, which is blood pressure on every call pretty much, so we've got our blood pressure cuff and our stethoscope. We have oral glucose and a glucometer in here. So this goes with us on every call. Alright, up here we have, well right here we have our backboard or spine board. It's also pretty long. It can hold anyone from my size to a 400-pound person, depending on how long our spider straps are. Having here are the straps that we strap you to the backboard with, and then what we call a C-collar or a neck brace. So if it's trauma where we think it's a spinal injury, if you bring this in the backboard with a bag and everything else, it would be. When I'm down here, if it's a weeknight, like on my Wednesday night shifts, I will pretty much just do my homework, study, Facebook chat if I have to, but normally just study or drive around Radford, go to my apartment, make a stop there, grab food.
When Kristen's not out on call, she relaxes in the station lounge, an area with many couches, a big TV, board games, and of course, internet access.
On a given night, we have 2 to 4 people on, sometimes only one person. The main important parts about like the Radford University Emergency Medical Services is that we're a student-run, student-volunteer organization.
All students all the time. RUEMS is fully run by students, which gives them great hands-on experience. However, it also means they have full responsibility, which leaves most EMTs with a night shift.
I'm an officer in charge, which means that I'm the head of my crew right now, so they all kind of look up to me.
So you're in charge of everyone here?
Pretty much. And basically what the officer in charge does is like they make sure that all the paperwork is filed in time on night, meaning our staffing report, which just tells the police office upstairs who's working that night. And then when it comes to like going on a call, the officer in charge is the first one in the room and the one that normally handles most of the questions, and really does a lot more of the treatment. That I can tell you about.
You can tell me about.
Probably just my first call, because I think everyone remembers their first call, and it was literally like my first ride along here, and it was a compound fracture, and actually Aiden, who's in the other room, was on it with me, and it was in the patient's ankle, and the compound fracture is when it's an open fracture, so the bone is sticking through the skin, and I couldn't do much because I wasn't certified in anything more than CPR, but I just remember looking over and helping them with handing supplies and stuff and immobilization, and he turns to me, he's like, "Do you see that white thing?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "That's the bone." And I was like, "Cool." And I think that's when myself and all the cops knew that I was not going to be scared of anything that I saw here. Oh, it's sunny out!
When did that happen?
Recently. All right, we'll start outside.